Greetings everyone. In our game, there is an interesting feature. Okay, let's go in. Well, many people asked how we make the text-to-speech, something like this.
Choose the destination. Choose the destination.
And also we got all the language support for that.
请选择目的地。请选择目的地。
Yeah, and also for the traditional Chinese, you heard a different voice.
请选择目的地。请选择目的地。
Okay, I'm going to show you how you can use this system in your game as well. Allow me to exit this game now. So, the secret of this functionality lies within two dynamic libraries. In the games folder, you can find the SAPC timer and SAPC timer 64. Well, Emperor Winnie will be angry that this timer is called SAPC timer 64. Well, screw him. This represents the 64-byte operation system. So basically, you can use this functionality in both the 32-byte and 64-byte systems. Sorry. Basically, you just need to copy this over to, let's say, we make a new project here, and in RPG Maker XP. Just put them here. Yeah, and then I basically already packed up how you can use this text-to-speech functionality, but if you are in East Asia, like you are using Japanese, Korean, and Chinese, you will need to solve some encoding and decoding problems. And also, in Neolithic, I made a lot of configurations to make things simple. I basically comment them out here and move the configuration to up here. In this system, you can modify the speaker. This is from the Microsoft, and this by default is already installed, so you do not need to worry about that. And but if you are using another language, you will need to go to the Microsoft's web page and find the speaker for your language, and you can also adjust the speed. The one is the normal speed, and the 0.5 basically makes it speak a bit slower. We will see the result later. So, and you can also set up the volume. And in this system, you got three functions. First is the speak function. Basically, you kick in a string and tell the system to speak this. Those are just to solve some encoding problems. And then we have a function to check this text-to-speech is running or not. We will need to have better control over it. It returns a boolean, so we can use it here in our RGS system or any other game engine. You can use. So here, if our speech test system is running, then we update graphics, update the input, and well, I comment this out because I don't think anyone, it's more RPG Maker things, and usually you do not need that. So the control is here. If our text-to-speech is running and we use a cancel key or a confer key, we can break it and call the speak and TTS to finish the text-to-speech before we move on. It is useful as in your game you do not need the player to hear everything. You can allow player to interrupt the speech and move on, continue the game, or before you want to ask another speaker to speak something. So here it is. One more thing, that is we want to hear the speech much clearer, so I added a few code here to temporarily stop the background music and resume afterward. So maybe we can just see the result here. Let me copy the function name here. And let me add some background music here. So we just add this function code here in the event. Shall we speak? We stand with Ukraine. Sounds good? Okay, let's do it.
We stand with Ukraine.
Yeah, you hear that, right? We also can make let's make the sentence a bit longer. I'm not sure if YouTube is going to ban me for that. But anyway, let's do it.
We stand with Ukraine to the end. Fuck Putin and his orcs.
Okay, that's the full sentence, and we can interrupt that by cancel it.
We stand with Ukraine to...
Yeah, we cancel it, so we have the control over the speech. And I guess that's all I'm going to show you. You can use the example code in your game as well. Basically, that's to solve a problem that RPG games always have lots of text, and sometimes people just hate reading. Okay, have fun!